This one is so tricky for me because I really struggle with when we were just really starting out. It's like, what are our best low-hanging fruit use cases? And I sort of struggle because it always feels like cart before horse, right? And it's like, okay, well, what are just the biggest problems in our business, regardless of whether or not they can be solved with AI? Because half the time, or more than half the time, just sticking AI onto something is not the solution. Or maybe it's traditional ML AI and not Gen AI. And so I feel like sometimes there is a too much of a lean into let's solve it with AI, where the question should be, what are our biggest problems, or what are the problems that we need solutions for now that are really causing our business to lose money or be inefficient, or that we could see growth. So I think it's hard to say what are the best business cases for or use cases for AI. Although I think we've seen as a general trend, there are some ones that broadly have been easily applied. So like customer service, knowledge management, like those type of things. Like we're seeing those use cases with Klarna and OpenAI, like what they did. And you're seeing, stories about AI generated coding as different businesses leaning like X percentage of our code is now done by AI. And we're seeing kind of shifts and trends in those places. But I can't say enough about how just identify your problems first, understand the processes and the people impacted by those processes, and the metrics around it. Because I think too, and we'll probably get to this later, is like you have to understand the time something takes now, or the amount of money that is spent, or the amount of people that do X work, to understand the value add of a solution, so that when you get to, hey, we've tried something, we've piloted something, you can say definitively, we're seeing X percent savings in time or accuracy, etc. So that's a very long explanation for, yes, there are some tried and true use cases that I think are definitely hitting across the board, but I think most businesses should start with just what are your biggest problems.